Even if you don't know much about rap, you probably recognize LL Cool J, the Grammy winner, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame member, and Kennedy Center honoree. Also starred in the hit CBS show NCIS Los Angeles. He's talking, for the record, with Kelefa Sanneh.
Love this hood, man. Love this neighborhood. Love everything about it. Love the energy. I mean, I made a name for myself rapping around here. Once I made my first song, neighborhood hero and all that. How you doing, baby?
LL Cool J is still a neighborhood hero here in Queens, New York.
Much love, baby.
Much love all the time, baby.
I'm good, LL Cool J.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
40 years after his first record, he is a walking embodiment of hip-hop history. Which doesn't mean he's retired.
LL Cool J is hard as hell.
Last week at the MTV Video Music Awards, he celebrated his extraordinary track record.
What is it about you that's kept people interested in you for so many years?
I just continuously do what I love. And I know an apple tree keeps giving fruit, an orange tree keeps giving fruit until it's gone. So I just keep giving. Yeah, this is the basement where it all started.
His career began here, his childhood bedroom in the basement of his grandmother's house in St. Albans, Queens.
This feels like New York history. This feels like I'm in a museum.
Oh, it is. You're in the museum,
I'm in
baby.
the museum.
You're in Graceland, baby.
He still has boxes filled with old demo tapes and handwritten rhymes. For him, this was his artist studio.
You know, I wrote Rock the Bells down here. I wrote I Need Love down here. I wrote I'm Bad, like in the car and down here.
And was this like your grandma would kind of just like leave you alone down here and this was just your world?
Oh, this was completely my world, man. This is my imagination. This is like the place where dreams come true.
As a boy, James Todd Smith also saw this basement as a refuge.
I think a lot of people who experience what you experience, right? Who see your father shoot your mother, right?
Right.
You get abuse from your mother's ex-boyfriend, right? Go through these really difficult things. Don't come out of it the way you came out of it.
Yeah, you know, life is funny. You know, you can use things as an excuse for failure or a reason to succeed. When my mother was shot, they told her they didn't think she would walk again. She walked again, you know. I'll just say using the things that happen in your life to propel you towards your dreams is probably the healthiest way to deal with anything that happens. You know what I'm saying?
He was largely raised by his grandparents. They bought him these turntables to keep him in the house and out of trouble. It was a more important gift than they could have imagined.
It really was just wanting to escape pain. It was an escape, you know what I'm saying? So the music became like a way to feel empowered.
Like a surgeon with a scalpel to make an incision.
LL Cool J, short for Ladies Love Cool James, started writing rhymes and recorded a demo tape. And in 1984, the right person found it.
I was friends with Rick Rubin, the producer, who had just started his record label, Def Jam. And so I would just kind of go through demo tapes. Something about him just sounded really cool. I don't know, he sounded interesting.
You wake up late for school, man, you don't want to go.
Adam Horovitz, known as Ad Rock from the Beastie Boys, convinced Rick Rubin to listen to it. And he remembers when LL Cool J came by to meet them.
So a teenager walks in and he's like, I'm LL Cool J, and the LL stands for Ladies Love Cool J. And you're just, you know, a high school kid. A high school kid, the ladies love you? Okay, all right, if you say so. And he was real confident, and he should have been. He was really good at what he did.
Were you able to predict like, oh, this guy is gonna go places. This guy's gonna be around for a while?
He's a force, but I never would have predicted that LL Cool J would be what he is now. Never. LL's just personality, you know, his inner light like shines. It really does.
He also helped produce LL Cool J's first single, I Need a Beat.
I wanna rock ya, that's all you need to know. I Need a Beat is the title of the show.
That track got LL Cool J a record deal, although you might say it got the record company an LL Cool J deal. He was the first artist ever signed to Def Jam Recordings.
Did it feel like a breakthrough when you did I Need a Beat, like when you wrote that?
Oh my God, a breakthrough? Come on, bro. A breakthrough?
Yeah.
It felt like Christmas, honeymoon, hitting the lottery, jumping out of an airplane, a roller coaster all at once.
Right.
It was the best feeling in the world. Best feeling in the world getting that deal.
LL Cool J became one of the first major hip-hop stars. Hits like Going Back to Cali,
Cali, Cali, Cali, Cali. Yeah, y'all, I don't think so.
and Mama Said Knock You Out.
I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out.
Blazed a trail for other rappers to follow. And in 1987, he pioneered a new tradition, the hip-hop love song.
When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall, and in the back of my mind, I hear my conscience call, telling me I need a girl.
You ate my bird.
His music career turned into a career in film and then on television. For 14 seasons, he played Special Agent Sam Hanna on NCIS Los Angeles. Which mainly kept him away from the recording studio.
I thought the show would last 2 years and it'd be done. I had no idea that NCIS would be so huge, and I'm very grateful. I had a great time doing it. But you can't be a part-time MC. You can't really be a part-time musician. There's no such thing.
Now 56, LL Cool J is returning to the thing he loves most, rapping.
Do you remember first time you heard the legend in leather? The career ended with the roadkill and stopped to his fender.
He recently released his first album in more than a decade, The Force, which includes appearances from Eminem and other rappers who grew up listening to him. He says there's still something magical about making a hip-hop record.
My job is to go into a room and paint on silence and then say, listen to this. Like, it's easy to sit around and judge it or say that album was better than that album, but can you go in a room, paint on silence, present it to the world, and have them enjoy it? Right. Can you do that?
LL Cool J says he's still having fun making music, which doesn't mean he doesn't want people to pay attention.
I love the idea that you're talking to a hip-hop artist in year 40 and his record is relevant and impacting the culture. It's exciting to me.
They were talking about it on the radio this morning.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Because you know why? Not only for me, I love it for future generations. I love that they get to see, oh, I can keep doing what I love? Yeah.